News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of July 18th will cover. Firms not passing on ITC in pre-packed dairy products may face profiteering charges. Amul achieves group turnover of Rs 61,000 crores for FY22. Hatsun Agro reports 31% increase in Q1 revenue to 2,015 crores. Amul MD urges Jammu Kashmir LG to identify land for dairy plant. EU reviews dairy safety controls in Poland and Netherlands. Chobani's founder Hamdi Ulukaya appointed SDG advocate by UN. And global price index again down by 5%. Companies not passing on the benefit of input tax credit ITC on pre-packaged dairy and agro items may face profiteering charges. Experts say prices of such products need not go up by a flat 5% because of ITC. While some companies have hiked prices of dairy products by a flat 5% and also rounded it off, some are in the process of doing so. With the impact of the GST on certain product categories, we are revising the MRP of select pack sizes coming under the ambit of this new compliance, said Manish Bandlesh, MD of Mother Dairy. Earlier, a report by ICICI Securities said most dairy companies would be able to get ITC on the cost incurred, such as packaging material, freight and transportation and ad spend. This means the effective impact of the GST levy will be 2 to 3%. Experts too agree with the view. The Director General of Anti-Profiteering is expected to monitor all businesses closely, fearing a price increase would lead to further intensify food inflation. World's 8th largest dairy major Amul reported group turnover of Rs 61,000 crores for the fiscal FY22 in its 48th AGM. Amul added another 8,000 crore to its group turnover in FY22. Growing at 18.46%, faster than its 12-year CAGR of 16%. Over the last 12 years, their milk procurement has increased by 190% and procurement price by 143%. Amul said it is making an investment of approximately 800 to 1,000 crore towards capacity addition. Amul is also said to be working on a technology which can store perishable Indian milk-based sweets and desserts for up to 45 days and beyond. In value terms, their product portfolio grew as follows: milk-based beverages by 36%, ice cream more than 50%, Amul butter by 17%, ghee by more than 19%, Amul long life milk by 19%, Amul cream by 44%, Amul dahi by 24%, fresh buttermilk by 18%, and impressive 12% value growth in largest product category Amul fresh milk. Hatsun Agro revenue was up 31% to 2,015 crores in Q1 FY22 as against 1,539 crores in Q1 FY21. For the first time, the company crossed the 2,000 crore marks in a quarter. Hatsun also reported a 12% decline in net profit to 52 crores in the Q1 FY22 as against 59 crores for the same quarter last year. The company in a release said that it experienced high inflation in raw materials, packing materials and logistics. Inflation after peaking had started moderating and suitable price corrections were done at the end of the first quarter. The company's board declared an interim dividend of Rs 6 per equity share on the fully paid up equity shares of the face value of Rs 1 per share. HAP's retail expansion was done in the last 2 years in new markets like Maharashtra, Odisha, West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh and also supported existing strong bases in South India. Mr. R.S. Sodhi, MD Amul, urged Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha to identify a suitable land to set up a new dairy plant in the UT. Sodhi, accompanied by JKMPCL CEO Gaurav Sharma, informed Sinha that the implementation of integrated dairy development scheme has resulted in registering a 3-time increase in the milk procurement of JKMPCL in 3 years. While briefing about the achievements made by Jammu and Kashmir Milk Producer Cooperative Limited, Sodhi informed that JKMPCL is eyeing to achieve Rs 325 crore worth turnover this year. It was informed that JKMPCL has paid Rs 350 crores in the last 2 years for milk procurement to small and marginal farmers, providing them better livelihood, especially during COVID times. Two audits by the European Commission's Health and Safety Unit have looked at milk and dairy products in Poland and the Netherlands. A remote DG Sante audit in March 21 in Poland found the system was well designed, but a lack of training and internal audits weakened the effectiveness. The audit team noted gaps in understanding or knowledge for some inspectors interviewed in areas such as assessment of microbiological criteria for Listeria monocytogenes in dairy products and HACCP procedures. They said this has a negative impact on the level of staff competence for officials' control in the sector. Official test of dairy products for microbial criteria in 2018 and 19 detected Listeria monocytogenes in 32 batches of 1973 sampled and Salmonella in 2 batches out of 695 tested. Sampling for process hygiene criteria found coagulase positive staphylococci in 33 of 1146 batches and E. coli in 22 batches out of 757 tested. Steps taken in cases of alerts for dairy products were not fully satisfactory and not in line with instruction, said officials. Amidst the growing number of humanitarian crises facing the world today, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres announced Mr. Hamdi Ulukaya, founder and CEO of Chobani, as a Sustainable Development Goals Advocate or SDG advocate. The Sustainable Development Goals are the world's blueprint to build a healthier, greener and sustainable future by 2030. With the clock ticking and multiple crises driving us further off track, we must do everything in our power to deliver the SDGs, said UN Secretary General. I am pleased to welcome Mr. Hamdi Ulukaya into the group of advocates as an inspiring leader in business and humanitarian aid. Originally from Turkey, Mr. Hamdi Ulukaya is a businessman, activist and philanthropist dedicated to the global integration of refugees and the accessibility of good quality food for all. His foundation, Tent Partnerships for Refugees, mobilizes the private sector to provide economic opportunities to more than 25 million refugees around the world. The SDG advocates are influential leaders who support the Secretary General in raising global ambition and action to keep the promise of the SDGs. Global Dairy Trade Event 312 concluded on 19 July with the GDT price index down by 5% to close at $4,166 per metric ton. The key results are as follows. Skim milk powder index down by 8.6%, an average price of $3,709 per metric ton. Whole milk powder index down by 5.1% at $3,757 per metric ton. AMF index down by 2.1% at an average price of $5,580 per metric ton. Butter index down by 2.1% at an average price of $5,530 per metric ton. Cheddar cheese index down by 2% at an average price of $4,825 per metric ton. Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.